went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a he said my life's a bore. So quit my wife because it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid?
You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter, and they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Arizona Cardinals and the New Orleans Saints. Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And here we go from New Orleans. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Ready to start this drive with Connor. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Brought in left side by Jones. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. From the gun, it's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Left side, into the hands of McBride. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Murray keeps it. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the boot cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Short pass brought in. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Murray on third down. Into the hands of Harrison. And he'll go down here at the 16. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Harrison secures this left side. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. Let's come in here, Brock. It's Murray. And he's going to score. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals finish up an excellent opening series. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cardinals take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. To return this, Rashid Shaheed only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 45, white.
Rattler to the air now. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Looking for the back that time. And now it's 2nd down.
It's quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Down. 52, ready.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he's in the negative to begin the new season, Brock. First carry of the year winds up losing yards.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And there's an extra DB out there on the field now for the Cardinals. 3rd down coming.
10.
Now Rattler. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Kyler looking to throw. McBride hauls it in. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here's Connor on the option. Still going past the 40. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone. Down at the 20. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. Murray keeps it. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well. I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
This one's caught. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Cardinals drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
To kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. He'll take this at the 10. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard
line. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Blue, set.
They're going to start on the ground with Camara. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Camara gets it on the draw. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time. We're through 1/4 of this opening weekend of football. It's an early lead for the Cardinals. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. They stay on the ground with Camara. They stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go. Blaster, red, 38. Ready?
Here's Rattler. Hits him on the out route. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Cardinals going nickel here, third down.
Down. 6. Mega. Hut, hut.
Throwing from the gun. Taking in by Vele, right side. And he's officially in the enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ready. 45. Right. Ready.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you could be a Pro Bowler.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Come on, set. Set.
Rattler setting to throw. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
At the 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Set. Hut. 50. Green. 22 meters. Set.
Kamara running out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Another run for Kamara. He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Long-time standout Calais Campbell there for the stop.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. It's complete. This is Olave. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints make it a one-score game in the first half. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resume, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Oh, he taps it quick for the receiver coming across here. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 35-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Murray. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Arizona. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, he keeps it on the option. Takes out a one-stop. That's an excellent look on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down carry for Connor. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Kyler throwing here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals take a 13-point lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Throwing is Rattler. Screen here for Camara. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 39-yard line.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. And it's the Saints with 2nd and 6.
Set, hut. 10 black. Set.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Zayden Collins in on the tackle.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready, ready. Drilled, red. 38. Set.
Throwing from the gun here. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They're going for this. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Throwing on 1st down. Here's Murray. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Murray. Makes the connection to James Conner. They'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Brought down by Julian Blackman.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Ready?
Rattler. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Let's go. Cut.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. More slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Ready.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. A play made by Will Johnson. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Ready?
Rattler back to throw. Caught by his back. Kamara. That screen sniffed out quickly. Shut down behind the line. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Let's go now. 50, green. Set.
Back to throw now. Complete beyond the marker. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Rattler to the air now. Escapes the pocket. Taken in by Hill, right side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, yellow, 22. Cut.
From the red zone now. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
And incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Field goal unit out there on 2nd down as they try for 3 here before halftime. This 32 yards out on the right hash. Groupie sends it through. And that'll get him back to 11.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
one last play before the break. He's back to throw. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Fielded at the 7. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Black. Set.
And start things off with a run by Camara. Jukes one defender, and they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
For a Saints.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Ready. Green Jack. Blue 32. 52 black. 25.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Zone red. Right. Right.
From the 46. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Ready.
Here's Rattler. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Black 40. Black shot. Ready?
Here's the snap on 4th. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
That begins with a corner run. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
From the 47. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Hits his running back. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days. When you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. And the game stays at 11.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Check, smash. Let's go now. 45. Ready.
Rattler setting the throw. He finds Bailey working downfield here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So the Saints offense staying on the fields. They're going for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Trying for it with the draw. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead. Only a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Toward the sideline, and McBride's got it. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 39-yard line.
From the 39. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5. 3rd down coming up.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Murray with a sneak. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It takes an impressive amount of strength, that low man winning, to hold the line against a sneak, even when you know it's coming. That's well done.
So on 4th down now, Blake Gillikin gets the call to punt it away for the Cardinals. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Camille. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
30, go, please. Ready.
Now Rattler. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Blaster. 6. 10 black. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
At the 24-yard line. A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Steel. Black.
Looking to throw. He put everything he had into this one. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
Omaha. 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 2-2.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Caught by Connor out of the backfield. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Tackled on the play by Cameron Jordan.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Murray. Looking underneath here for Connor. And this is down all the way to the 3. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Murray, 3rd and goal. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Cardinals have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late. They snap it to Murray. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 9-point advantage. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals make it a 10-point ball game.
Saints 18.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Shaheed now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Shaheed on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Down. 33. Yep.
They'll go play action. Connects on the crosser. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter.
Ready?
That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Rattler. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off. He had to put some air under that one to try to drop it in, but that worked to the defense's favor as they get there and pick it off.
Just a touch lower, and he may have dropped it right in the breadbasket. These lob passes are a useful tool, and they look incredible when thrown properly. But there is such a small margin of error between an easy completion and giving the ball away.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Murray. No, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Murray on 3rd down. Into the hands of Harrison. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Run on first down. Here's Murray. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing again, Murray. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the first down.
They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Kyler throwing here. And he'll go down. The Saints make the play. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Tossing this out to Connor. A good stop by the defense to limit this damage. They gave up 8, but they still forced this 4th down.
With all these collisions, these running backs take between the tackles. Sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
A 26-yard attempt.
The kick by Ryland is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Starting at the 10. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's got it deep downfield. A lot of grass ahead. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now within 1 score in the 4th.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Group B to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints get it back to within 6.
31. Saints. 31.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Cardinals first down.
Kate, we see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time and twice on Sunday.
Motioning the tight end left. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals go up by 12 in the 4th. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And the Cardinals telling their offense to stay out there. We got a 2-point attempt coming here. Murray's going to throw for it. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
60 red. 60 red.
Rattler to the air now. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
From the 32. Caught by his back, Kamara. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 13 yards. That's another Saints first down.
Here's Rattler. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's complete to Kamara on the check down. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Let's go now. 50, green. Set.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Flush down out to his left. Now here he goes. They gain 14 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Steal. Check steal.
Now Rattler. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Hits him on the out route. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's first down.
Yellow, red, yellow.
I got it.
Check, huh?
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Here we go, here we go. Yellow, 22. Set.
Rattler back to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Slide through. Ready.
Looking to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Saints call their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Oh, that's a bummer right there, Kate. Nothing early open on that down. And I'd much rather see him try to go forward, keep fourth down and play. Taking that big a loss really rules out that kind of decision.
Smash, red. Ready?
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Caught quickly on the slant. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today. Getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from New Orleans.